The inner ear, or cochlea, is the site of specialized hair cells that are essential for hearing. When these hair cells are damaged, severe hearing impairment or profound deafness results. In 1984, the FDA approved cochlear implants for use in adults. Generally, those most likely to pursue implant surgery were adults who lost their hearing in adolescence or later. In 1990, approval came for cochlear implants in children as young as 2 years of age. However, later advances in technology allowed children to be implanted as young as 18 months of age. Implant surgery for adults often reflects a desire to improve speech and listening skills. In very young children, a goal of implant surgery is to improve the child's learning of language and listening skills. How are implants different from hearing aids? Traditional hearing aids make sounds louder. These amplified sounds reach the auditory nerve following the usual path through the middle and inner ear. Cochlear implant technology changes this process. Implant technology uses two sound processors, one internal and one external. Electrodes are surgically implanted in the cochlea. After surgery, the deaf person also wears an external sound processor attached to the skull. A small microphone sends sound waves to the external processor, which changes the sound waves into electric signals. These signals travel to the implanted electrodes, which in turn stimulate the auditory nerve. Cochlear implant technology is complex. It's a treatment choice that can only be made after careful consideration. Families need to understand the pros and cons before they decide to go ahead with the surgery. What implant technology cannot do yet is restore perfect hearing. It is not a quick fix for hearing impairment. What implant technology can do is help the recipient perceive sounds. This, in turn, can be helpful in improving speech and listening skills. But surgery is just the beginning. Implant technology requires extensive follow-up rehabilitation and training. When someone receives an implant, that individual, as well as the family, must be willing and able to do this follow-up work. Some aspects of cochlear implant surgery in children need additional study. More long-term research is needed, for example, on how implants affect other areas of learning, not just speech and auditory development. And implant technology raises cultural and social issues, as well as medical and educational ones. And that's our cultural moment.